folks. Jeff Eubanks, Canyon Homestead, where hobby homesteading and hobby beekeeping is a way of life. We're out here today at the bee yard. Everything seems to be going pretty good. We've already lost one weak hive. This was a split that I made back in split season, and the queen didn't make it back. Virgin queen didn't make it back. I know she was in there. I saw her. She didn't make it back. I put another frame in there. They created another queen cell. That one didn't make it back. I just sort of let it set for a little bit, and then finally my neighbor had to go pick up a queen. I asked him to get me one, and we put it in there, and everything was going good. They accepted her. She was doing good. They were doing good with their stores, but the age of the workforce was pretty significantly old, and I just don't think there was enough guard bees to keep the wax moth out. Now, I'm sure some of you are going to say, well, you know, you probably should have put that in a nook box, kind of like that one. And you're probably right, I probably should have, but you know, I don't always follow proper beekeeping etiquette, if you have not noticed that yet. So what we're fixing to do now, this nook right here is probably about the last swarm that I caught from my yard. They went over there into that pine tree above that gate, and I was able to get them down, and it wasn't pretty, but I caught them, and they're doing good, but they've run out of room. So the die out, that box has been in 5 below zero freezer since last Friday evening. So and I took the worst of the damaged frames out. There's not but 4 or 5 frames in that nook, so I'm gonna throw them in there. It's got a screen bottom board on it, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I've got away from screen bottom boards and seem to have done okay. But I just need to get these. Need to get them some more room. Of course, some people might argue all my bees need more room, but you know, this is just all they're gonna get, folks. I don't have enough equipment to make you know, the Trump Tower for every beehive. It's a good sign of healthy hives, in my opinion. This one right here looks kind of, might want to pop them open and look at them. They in the past have covered it up, but today they're not. Maybe they're just taking it easy, I don't know. That one, yeah, we got a few in that one. This one here, got a few in it, but look at the, I'm doing an experiment here. I'm putting boards out in front of the hives. Now this is water from a rainstorm. But look at how many dead bees. This hive right here is kind of suspect as well. This was a swarm that was left over, and when I last went into it, they didn't have I didn't take anything off this hive as far as harvesting this year, but there was a lot of cap cells, brood and stuff like that, so they seem to be doing fine. But that could just be normal attrition of the die out because of the downtime before the queen was bred and started laying back. Could be. That one's doing pretty good. And that one's doing good. If you notice, all my bee hives have little boards in front of them. Well, the majority of them. Just trying to keep up with the die off, and you know, they should be shrinking down size number wise anyway. Now this one's looking good. Yeah. This hive started out from my double screen bottom board split, and then it swarmed, and so this is the second queen in this area, in this hive area. Looks like she's doing pretty good. Here is the the swarm that we caught up in Talking Rock, my buddy Kevin's house. Appears to be doing okie dokie. Let's see here. And over here, we walk on down just a skosh. This is our airport swarm right here. And oh, there's one in with pollen on its legs. There's one crawling on my shoulder. I don't get stung on the face. It's doing good. This is hive from last year. It's doing okay. I was able to take a little bit of honey off of it. It swarmed on me. I was a horrible beekeeper this year. I let too many of my hives swarm, and it cut into my honey production bad. But next year, hopefully be a better year. So anyhow, I'm just going to give you a little update here, what we're getting ready to do. We're going to pop top on this little nuke, and I'm not going to use no smoke. Hopefully they'll be all right. Oh, I was going to show y'all something. Let me see here. This probably already, this hive here was really, really low on stores. It was a late season swarm. And so I've added my, yeah, they've already ate the sugar I put in there. I'm putting granulated sugar on a piece of cardboard and they are loving it. I mean, it's like the smorgasbord at Denny's. I mean, they just love it. So anyway, and of course, oh, I forgot one of my hives. Let's see if I can get a shot of it. It's up next to my barn. Yeah, that right there. I'm having to give it some supplemental feeding as well, but they're doing good. So anyhow, that's it. I'm gonna put the veil on, put some gloves on, and hopefully these old girls let me just swap hives with them and won't go mad cow on me. So there you have it. We are in survival mode here in the bee yard, trying to make sure everybody has food. About all we can do. There's the goat herd. Leo the goat sparring with his grandmother. And there's Strawberry. She's still got the issue on her side, but it does seem to be making some progress. I've had to go back to the corrugated pipe around her neck, bless her heart. But we are, let's see, she's scratching that right now. I've got to redress that thing. So, but there you have it, folks. Just thought I'd drop you a little tidbit here. Well, let's see, we're about 8 minutes into it. So, old Leo, he's filling his oats this morning. No, it's not this morning, it's this evening now, ain't it? So there you have it, folks. We'll be putting that, look at her. I'm gonna have to get down there and fix that quick. She's gonna rub that thing raw again. Nope, she's gonna go attack my wife, getting stuff out of the garden that she's let overgrow and feeding it to the critters. So anyhow, y'all take care. Like, subscribe, click that notification bell, ding ding, and I hope to see y'all soon. Bye-bye. Okay, we're back. So we have swapped out the 5 frame for a 10 frame. They seem to be, look at that hornet up there trying to catch dinner. See him? He's not trying to rob, he's trying to catch dinner. Hornets love honeybees. So anyway, all right, so these appear to be normalizing. Now, to the problem I didn't even realize I had. In the before video, this hive down here on the end, there's just some bees hanging on the outside. And I thought, yeah, I need to check that out. It was this hive right here. Well, they did for all practical purposes. There was nothing left. No honey, no nectar, no pollen, no nothing. And I poured a big pile of bees out over here. Oh, they stunk. That's how I knew something was wrong. They stunk. So there's the bees that I poured out. Now, believe it, believe it or not, the queen was still alive. She was not much bigger than a worker. I mean, she's really shrunk down, but she was still alive. So, me being the idiot I am, I've decided to see if I can salvage a worker, a queen, and 3 dozen workers. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot. But hey, if nothing else, that frame right there in the very center was in the freezer in the basement, and it's honey. It was frozen honey. So if nothing else, they've got half a chance. No. Let me rephrase that. They don't even have a half a chance. They've got a minuscule of a chance. And I hate to be that way, but that's just how it is. What happened? Yeah, good question. When I pulled my honey back, 2 weeks ago, I checked this box, and there was a good population in it, and they had stores. Today, fast forward to today, basically dead. There's no chance. But because I'm doing this on YouTube, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and see what happens. So, in all actuality, I should probably move this little nook hive, because these bigger hives will wear it out. In all actuality, I should probably move it. But do I want to? Is it worth it? Probably not. I was able to get to it before the wax moths got to it, so I got some real good drawn frame. So it's not a complete loss. See, that's what you got to do when you're beekeeping. You got to, you got to have a tough skin, especially when you beekeep like I do, kind of hit and miss basically. But you got to have a tough skin. You got to be willing to fail miserably. So yeah, that's where we're at. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna be going into this bad boy here. They are still very active, but like I said, you see what's going on. I'm getting a lot of dead bees here, and that could just be from bee attrition. They're just running out of juice. We are in our dearth. Here in North Georgia, we are out of any type of nectar to speak of. I do see them still bringing in some pollen, but nectar, as far as that goes, is gone. So, but yeah, so if you got a beehive that the bees are just kind of hanging out on the front, like they're waiting to die, that's what they're doing. They're waiting to die. And also, if when you walk by said beehive, you smell a dead smell, that's what they're doing. They're dying. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're dying. Yeah. So anyhow, we're going to. This has been the year of experiments here in the Eubanks Homestead family homestead hobby beekeeping way of, oh my gosh, just all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so there you have it, folks. We'll see what happens with this little experiment. And like I said, I don't give it any chance, but because I have a YouTube channel and I try to show folks the right way. But guess what? I'm gonna show you when I screw up too. Now these, on the other hand, see, they're moving. They're not just hanging out there. They're moving around. I'm gonna check them tomorrow as well, though. That's the ballpark swarm right there. But yeah, they are. See, they're still flying in and out. So I'm not. And when I checked, when I pulled honey, they had stores. I didn't take anything off this hive because I didn't take anything off that hive either. But anyhow, that's how it goes. All right, so there you have it. 2 tidbits from the bee yard here at the homestead, and we'll keep you informed and posted as to what happens. Now, I can't see if I'm on screen or not, because, yeah, peace out.